Whoa. Hello, everyone. Welcome back. I'm back. Hopefully, you're all having a good day. I. I'm also having a good one. So, yeah. What's going on? I don't know. Let's check the news real quick. Alright. Oh, God. Sorry. What is it? I ended up eating something with red pepper flakes. And, oh, God. The sort of like heat of it is still stuck in my throat for some reason. Anyway. How's it doing? How's it doing? What? Okay, I need to stop. How's it going? We're back. Welcome back. Um, Last time on Sunday, we played a little bit of Terraria and a bit of Aska. Cause what is it? The gameplay of Terraria for the weekend was not the best. It could be a variety of factors. Um, game hard, maybe perchance. Um, I guess like technically I am wearing like tank armor, the tank armor set. Like maybe I should have swapped over to like a more damage doing armor set since I was playing it solo. Maybe that would have gone better. I don't know. Basically, I tried to fight Duke Fishton multiple times, too many times. I believe we were in the double digits, and I failed to beat him all those times, which is a bit demoralizing, but you know, what can you do? I tried to take on the Martian Madness event once because I couldn't find it again after doing it once. And I couldn't beat the flying saucer, but that was before I got like the new weapon. So I kind of wanted to try it out again after getting the new weapons, but sadly I couldn't find the probe after the first time. Um, so yeah, what can you do? What am I saying? Um, and then the actual only victory of the weekend streams. Uh, well, we beat the Lunar Cultists, which spawned in the pillars, and we beat all the pillars to summon Moonlord, and we tried to fight Moonlord, and we lost immediately. Um, I think for the Moonlord fight, you have to do it on a railway, or at least that's like one of the tips that I saw. Because what is it? He moves very fast, and so you do have to kind of be able to move fast as well. I just feel slow, which is a bit of a shame because what is it? The thing that I need is a dash, which I guess there is like a tabby set, I think, that gives you like a dash, which I might look into. But the sort of end game armor gives you a dash. So it's like, ooh, it'd be nice if I had this armor because then I'd be able to dash around and, be better. But sadly, you have to beat the final boss in order to get it. But I guess, you beat him once and then you can make armor, and then you can beat him multiple times to get everything else he drops. Um, at least hopefully that's how it works. But yeah, I don't know. But that's about it. And then we play more Asuka because we're getting close to the end of the winter, and with the new update to Asuka, the Seafarers update, um, you're able to go on expeditions, and I've been meaning to do that. I think initially I was just going to do it off stream, but because things sort of lined up a bit, I decided to do it on stream. But I needed to wait for winter to finish because I didn't want to go sailing during the winter time because it would get cold as shit. And I also wanted to wait until after a blood moon, so I didn't have to worry about my villagers tanking a blood moon by themselves. And a blood moon happened, I believe, a day ago in terms of Asuka time. So it's spring now. A blood moon has happened. I can go on an expedition and explore a little bit. I think we have like 2 to 3 days worth of food and water, so we'll see. Um, I'm not 100% sure what I plan on doing later today. Because what is it? There's a few options we could go. Of course, we are obviously going to finish Terraria at some point, but we have the entirety of the week and then the weekend as well. So we don't have to do that today. And I don't know if we'll even be able to even beat it. I'm a bit afraid. And after getting my ass kicked, extraordinarily last weekend, I'm kind of like, I don't know. I feel like I'm missing something. The special sauce that I need to beat these bosses and that event. So I don't know, but we'll see. But basically, what I'm trying to say is, we have Terraria, we have Asuka. I do want to do Asuka sooner rather than later because once I show off the raid, the whole like expedition part of the update, I don't have to show it again because technically Asuka is not the main game we're playing anymore. I just wanted to show it off because I thought it would be nice. But once I show it off, technically, I could just continue doing it on my own. And I don't have to wait for the stream to, I guess, show it off. So we might do that today. And then we also have Where Winds Meet, I think is the name of the game. Yes, it is. The free-to-play game that I'm still not 100% sure what it is. Is it an MMO? Is it a Souls-like? Maybe it's a Souls-like MMO. I have no fucking clue. But I've seen there's been good reviews about it, so it's genuinely liked, even though it's a free game. I feel like most free games are like mixed at best when it comes to the reviews because everyone could give it a go, and games are not made for everyone. Someone might enjoy something, someone might not enjoy that same thing. So you kind of expect it to sort of go halfway. But it seems like everyone seems to like it for the most part. We'll give it a go. But I did say that we might save that for the weekend and I don't know, play it for a bit during the weekend because a start of a new game is always like very intensive, like time intensive, attention intensive, and it's hard to sort of give that much attention to a game for like an hour or so. So it's better to do it when you have a lot more time to do so, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. Anyway, here's the music, and here's the blender. Where's blender? Oh, wait, oops. I didn't turn it on. There we go. There's blender. Alright. So yeah, we'll probably do Asuka today, because I want to get the Seafarers update out of the way. And I want to try it out, because I haven't tried it out yet, which is probably a bad idea. Hopefully I don't crash the boat or lose all my dudes, but I'll save before then, so if I do lose all my dudes, I'll just restart and not have to worry about losing 8 men. Ouch. But yeah, alright, what else is going on? Anything else to talk about? I'll talk about the overlay in a little bit. Maybe there's some other stuff. The Soul Frame update happened today. Maybe we'll check that out at some point. I don't know. I need to look at what was added. I know there was like a few things that are like isn't game related, like the Founders Pack, and there's like a shop now to buy things. I don't know if you could buy premium currency now, but there's a shop now. But there is other things that you can technically do in the game that is new, and so I need to check if there's enough to warrant another Soul Frame stream to check it out. I believe Thanksgiving is this week, so I'm unsure, because what is it? I think my schedule is the same as every week. So I'll be able to stream today, tomorrow, and then Thursday's Thanksgiving Day, so it actually works out, because usually I don't stream on Thursdays. And then Friday's, okay, apparently the day after Thanksgiving, which means nothing to me. I don't know if I'll be able to stream on Thanksgiving, basically, is what I'm trying to say. We'll see, though. I don't know. I think not, because it is a Thursday at the end of the day. So even if I can stream, I probably won't for the festivities. Not that, you know, I celebrate Thanksgiving all that much. It's a very, it's like, I think it's only a holiday in the States, America. So yeah, but you know, it's kind of just like, you know, everyone else celebrates it, so you also kind of celebrate it too in a way. Oh God, can I? Okay, there we go. Okay, anyway, what are we doing today? That's what I should talk about. We're gonna continue on Revy's gun. And I think we're in a bit of an area where I'm gonna have to decide how I'm going to go about shaping the gun, because at the moment, I think it's looking pretty alright. There's a few areas that need some care, that I wasn't able to fill in because I was like, oh, I'll figure this out another time. But now we're reaching spots where I need to like make a decision on how I want to do the detail, because like, what is it? The gun isn't symmetrical on both sides, and so it would make sense for me to sort of make the gun as neutral as possible, and then sort of add the differences after I apply the mirror modifier. Because what is it? On this side, it has like this circle and this thing here, but it's only on one side. On this side, there's like this little thing over here, but it's only on this side. I think this is the other side here. Wait, no, that isn't. This is the other side. No, this one. So yeah, instead of the circle, there's like this whistle-looking thing, and then instead of this, like, I don't even know what you would call that. There's like this bar here, so it's like a lot thicker in this area here. And even like here, connecting to the thing, very obvious like bolt hole, I guess. And then over here is the other side, which looks like, I don't know, like something, I guess, covering the bolt hole on this side. I don't technically have to go through that much detail, though. I feel like it'd be very difficult to model something like this into the gun, and something like this into the gun. This, like, maybe might be easier. That stuff, that, and like maybe this might be easier to model in, but something like this can be quite difficult. The handle is, I believe, symmetrical on both sides. Yeah, so I just need to like worry about this bit here. This bit here is like the part that is like a bit different on each side, but once I get past that, the handle seems relatively simple. And then there's a little bit up here as well, as you see I circled. Because yeah, there's like this part up here that is different, because I think, what is it? Yeah, there's like this weird bit here, which I don't know what that is. And then, yeah, that has that thing back there, but this one has like a much bigger looking thing up here. So I might just, I mean, yeah, these parts I could ignore. It's mostly the bolt holes here, which I think I am going to ignore. And then the only difference will be this part here, which this one's like indented, and this one's quite thick and sticking out. But I might add this bit on afterwards and not worry about it too much. So yeah, we'll see if we can finish the gun today. If not, we'll try for tomorrow. I think that's the main goal for today's stream. Finish the gun. Or at least get it to a state where I can start, where I can apply the mirror modifier and start working on the differences on each side. I technically don't have to worry about the mesh being connected 100% of the time, so like these bits here don't have to be connected to the mesh. I don't have to like make it so that they're a part of this topology, because at the end of the day the gun isn't going to animate as far as I'm aware. Because what is it, if it was going to animate, then this entire top bit here would have to be separated, and the rod that I plan on adding here, or not rod, but just like the bit that I plan on filling in here, also has to be separated from the gun. And then I guess the trigger would have to move. I don't know. This is the first time I make a gun, so I'm not going to worry too much about sort of adding functionality to it. Maybe in the future, once I like make more characters with guns, if there's any other characters with guns, then like maybe I could consider worrying about that. But I think the main goal for this model is the whole I'm not using subdivision surface modifier, and I want to see how that turns out. Basically, that's the current goal, I think. And yeah, I still don't know what to do about the whole like the whole bit that I talked about. How I would want potentially for the holster area to have like a detector, so if it detects your hands on it, it will pull out the gun automatically from it. Though I'm sure I'll add a toggle so that you could just like take the gun from the holster to your hand automatically. But I would like to add something like that as well, because that would just be cool in my opinion. But that would require me to sort of have some sort of VR functionality, which I don't have, and I don't plan on having anytime soon. I'm not too sure what to do about that, TBH. It looks like from this angle here that this part comes out to match the gun. Doesn't it already do that though? Let me see. Hold on. Wait, where does it? When does it start moving out? Yeah, from like here. It does. It already matches the thickness. So actually, I need to bring this in. Actually, how much tutorial want to animate? At the moment, just the bit that I just talked about, being able to take the gun from the holster. I guess technically you wouldn't really count that as an animation. It would just be some sort of like detection thing. But yeah, I don't plan on animating the gun at all. At least for the moment. Maybe my thoughts will change. Maybe I need to look at some videos on how to actually do that. How to make animated objects, animated props. Because, I mean, if I do want to animate this, it wouldn't be hard to separate the bits, because I kind of already started making the topology so that you can separate the bits. I just had to add, I guess, more geometry underneath so that when I do animate it, it's not just emptiness underneath. Hmm. Oh, I see. For some reason this was... I want to like put it this way. Because yeah, for some reason it got pulled away. I guess in my head it made sense, but from this angle it actually shows that it happens pretty drastically. Wait, is that correct? Wait, do I have the right things turned on? Yes, I do. Okay. But yeah, that's currently all I want to do with the gun. Although, I wouldn't lie, it would be cool to set it up to work like an actual gun. Hmm. Oh, I guess if I look ahead, and I do plan on like, I don't know, doing some animations with her after I put her into VR chat and all that jazz, it would make sense to make the gun workable. Although I could kind of maybe cheat the system a bit. I don't have to like like make it totally perfect. But yeah, like I said, either way, the topology, I believe, is geared towards uh mm, it's geared towards being separated. I don't think it'd be hard to separate it. Methinks. Yeah, this actually works out. Never mind. This is good, I think. I think? Question mark? Yeah, I mean, I would admit it would be cool to actually animate it, and it'd be a good experience to like make it work. I wonder how that would work actually within Unity. I wonder if I could add like if you could add like a particle system to like, I don't know, when you do shoot, the shell comes out and then it falls to the ground, and it actually has like a collision with the ground, but then it despawns after a bit. I don't know if not Unity, VR chat handles that at all, or you could even do something like that. Maybe you can. It's probably just like one Google search away. TBH. Yeah, right. Oh, wait, where is it? Oh, yeah, here it is. So, yeah. All I need to do is separate the top bit, which I kind of already have, like, the topology to do that. Kinda? Question mark? Oh, yeah. All I need is, like, this bit. There. If I cut it from there, I think... And then I need to add, oh wait, I also need to cut it from, like, the inside here. I need to add a rod. And that also needs to be rod. And then I just need to make it so it slides back. And that's it. So maybe. I don't know. It actually might not be that difficult. Uh, wait, where is this? Oh, I can't see it because I'm not. I'm not in whatever mode. What is this? I need to move. It needs to be a lot thicker than it currently is. I could do it that way, or I could technically expand this, I think. Like that. Maybe... I don't know if that's a good idea, actually. But yeah, what was I gonna say? Updates on the overlay. So yeah, where we left off on the overlay on Wednesday was that I figured out how to do the whole retargeting thing, which is a bit helpful when it comes to like making animations in Blender and then moving them to different, or I guess not different, but they're the same bones under different names, I guess, in Godot. I figured that out. I needed to like sort of redo a lot of like what I was doing. Part of it was like stuff that I wanted to sort of remake. TBH. What is it? By the way, the thing on the top of the side is the extractor. Wait, which thing? All at the side. Indent on the other side you were looking at earlier. Indent. I mean, like this part here. panel line on the other side. Oh, wait, that's technically the same side. Oh, okay. Sorry. Can I keep it like that in terms of thickness? No, because it needs to come out. Well, yeah, hold on. I don't think I have to extrude this actually, because it needs to come out that far. Wait, oops, okay, let's undo instead. It needs to come out that far anyway. So I shouldn't extrude it. Slide goes back, extractor lever grabs on the casing and pulls it out. I guess I've never really seen a gun shoot, especially in slow motion. So I'm not I'm not too sure how the whole like releasing of the casing even works. TBH. But but it would be a good idea to extrude because of how thick it gets. Alright, question mark. Although it uses the same thickness. Is Cutlass pick airsoft gun by any chance? This Cutlass pick is the 20th anniversary replica of her gun. I think it's I don't think it's an actual gun. It might just be like a plastic version of it. More info here. Wait, hold on. Oh, shit. Oh yeah, it is an airsoft gun. You're right. Bringing back the gas blowback airsoft gun. Yeah. Oh yeah, someone got it. And it came with like airsoft pellets, I guess. You search Brita F290 extractor. He's gonna be trying to extract it. Probably, yeah. Let me see. Oh, there's a cleaning. Wait, hold on. Wait, what the fuck? Oh yeah, I could watch a removal and assembly video 3 minutes. It must be fast. It must have speed run. But yeah, that's pretty cool actually. I thought they were just like toy replicas, but the fact that it's an airsoft gun, you could run around an airsoft field with a gun like that. It's pretty cool. So yeah, there won't be a lot of points to work with, but I don't think there'll be much trouble. Maybe, perchance. We'll see. All right, let's drag this out. Well, I guess in terms of detail, it'll be quite detailless if I do it this way. Alright, I won't worry about that side because I'll probably end up deleting stuff there. Yeah, that would make sense why it's not there. Which I guess is how you were able to catch that it's not an actual gun, but an airsoft one. Might actually, hold on. Hmm. Then that gives me another point to work with. But yeah, what was I saying about the overlay? So yeah, I had to redo the way certain things were set up. So that's what I did pretty much for the weekend up until today. For the most part, I think the way I have it now is good. For future editions specifically. I also organized a bunch of stuff as well because like I kind of just working and adding stuff in without really like caring too much about, you know, usability or like being able to use it in the future. I guess it's like the whole scalability of it. I didn't really care too much about, because I was just trying to make it work first and foremost, and then I would worry about that later. So I think for the most part, it's all pretty good. But yeah, things looking good. I also added a slider, kind of like not really an important bit, but like for the snow that I'm going to have on the overlay, the snow particles. I added a slider in my control room thing, where I could change the amount of particles that are currently on screen dynamically. And so yeah, just something for me. I just thought it would be cool if I could do something like that. What is it? Actually, one thing that I didn't test out yet, because I haven't actually exported out the overlay bit. I don't actually. I'm actually. I just realized I might. What am I even trying to say? I wonder if the snow is gonna get in the way of what's viewable on screen. Oops. That might be the case. TBH. In which case, it's a good idea that I added a slider to control the amount of snow particles. Although it would be funny if things turned completely unviewable at some point. I also wouldn't mind that. I'm trying to see how to do this. What is it? This bit comes out, and then it continues down a bit, and then it comes out again into the full shape. So what would that mean for me exactly? But yeah, basically, for the winter update of the overlay is basically done. I have the snow. I kind of edited the background a little bit, although I'm gonna be honest with you, it does look really bad. I'm not the biggest fan of it, but I'll probably change it for next year. I think that's the goal. Oh wait. The whole environment bit of the overlay is not the best. TBH. But that is on the, I guess, on the chopping block of things that I do want to fix, add, whatever. Yeah, the snow's there, the costumes are there, the background has changed, the chair has been brought back from last year. And yeah, I think that's like about what I wanted. The last thing that I need to work on is potentially adding animations to the overlay that are a bit more Christmas themed. Like I talked about last time. But what is it? I still have some time to do that. So it's not the end of the world. For something like that to be done. And even if I can't like get it 100% implemented by December 1st, I could still work on it throughout December and just like add it when I have it done. Or if I can't get it done, I could save it for a future update to the overlay. Because what is it? The more I understand it and the more I add to it, even if I can't use it technically now, I'll be able to use it later. How do I want to do this? Do I want to do another extrusion? I feel like... I'm not too sure how good of an idea it is to do another extrusion. But what is it? This part does have to like sort of straighten out. At the moment it's curving in quite a bit. Yeah, this back view is not right. But it's okay because I'm not using it as a reference. So it would make sense to do another extrusion. Wait, what? But yeah, basically again, the overlay is going great, in my opinion. I think it's shaping up just fine. Whoops. And what is it? I've streamlined the process a bit better because what is it? I think before I would import the blend file into Godot. You know, using the whole like whoops. The whole like built-in Blender to Godot sort of thing that is available. But I would import like basically the entire scene in, which doing that over and over again wasn't the best idea, so I kept the stuff that I needed. Within the scene itself. And I'm only importing the stuff that has changed or is different. And then saving it to the Godot thing. And that feels better. I feel like I need to like connect this in a different way. Hmm. Mm, 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 mm. I think I'm gonna add these side panels here with like an extrude, which is why I haven't really cared too much about them at the moment. Okay, you know what? I might... Wait, is this the old gun version? You know what? Yeah, let me delete this. I don't need this anymore. What is it? I do want to make a copy of the gun at the moment because I want to try something out. Or I want to try to do something, but in case it doesn't look great, I don't want to lose what I currently have. But yeah, one thing that I was I didn't really look into it too deeply because it's kind of like I don't know, it's kind of like an impulsive thought that I've had recently. So of course, um, if you've been around, you know that I've brought up Deadlock a bit, even though I still haven't played the game yet, or haven't come back to it. It's still for some reason fresh on my mind. Wait. But yeah, the reason why I bring it up is because one thing that is possible within Deadlock is you are able to have custom skins. Because the game is still in early access, I'm pretty sure they don't fault you for, you know, having a custom. Is that supposed to be straight or is that curved? I don't know. Hold on. Wait, what am I even trying to look for? Oh, the inside. I think it's supposed to be pretty straight. But yeah, you can have you could have. Oh wait, but I made that curve. Okay, I'm not gonna worry about adding the sharpness because honestly, I don't even know where. Sort of lost track of where it's even supposed to go a lot of the time. I'll just follow the loops that do have sharpness on it. Because that makes sense to me, at least. But yeah, I guess the reason why I bring it up is because I don't know, I was wondering if maybe that could be the next project. Learn how to bring some characters into Deadlock. I think it would be fun, a little project. Because what is it? I remember a long time ago. I think it was like in one of the VODs that I posted on YouTube. Someone asked if I knew how to to put this character into Source Filmmaker, which obviously I did not. But I did save a video that does go over the like entire process of adding a character into Source Filmmaker. I just haven't, I guess, taken the time to really look at it. So I still don't know to this day. What is Source Filmmaker? I believe is Valve adjacent. And yeah, and I looked it up or whatever. Wait, what the hell? Oh, wait, did I do that? Oh, wait, I did. Oh, whoops. Oh. Okay, no, it's fine. For some reason, from this angle, it looks like I moved it this way. Oops. And I got confused because of it. But yeah, does this mean that if I do learn how to do it in the future, I'll just like add characters not only into VR chat and Warudo, but also into Source Filmmaker? 100% no. I just think it'd be fun to learn once how to do it. Actually don't want it to be exactly, because I want to, what's it called? I want to indent it in. Oh yeah, I don't know what's gonna happen here actually. Okay, hold on. I need to figure that out. But yeah, what is it? I looked it up. There's like an entire document. Someone made an entire doc on how to bring a character into Deadlock. Do I have it opened up anymore? I don't. But what is it? I can pull it up real quick. Hello. We're back. Sorry about that. I tried loading too many tabs, trying to get the guide, and if this has happened multiple times, so I know it's like a constant issue. Alright, I know how this happens, but anyway. I can't reset the Twitch connection though. I'm gonna have to completely redo the entire overlay, because the way I have it programmed in doesn't work. And I still haven't figured out how to fix that, TBH. I guess that is technically one thing that I still need to add. Anyway, the chat just basically doesn't work anymore, but that's not a big deal. Wait, what does it say? In some ways, this guide is outdated. It's slower to keep up. They change things out, modeling server as well. Oh shit, it might be outdated. Fuck. But yeah, you need a reduce CSDK 10 community tools for Deadlock. You need a Source 2 viewer. You need Blender 4.2. I don't think it matters. It just has to be like Blender 4.0 and above, 4.2 and above. Maybe? Question mark? I don't know. Source Tools add-on forked for Blender 4.1, and then you needed a Source IO add-on for Blender 3.6. I've not looked into how to get any of this stuff. I'm just like reading what it says, the requirements. Behavior of add-ons with Blender is weird right now. I'm not sure which version are compatible and which work with Deadlock, so use your best judgment. Probably don't jump towards newest Blender releases at the moment. Also, it's likely that the GLTF export from Source 2 viewer works better at the moment, as Source IO only imports the armature and not the mesh. But yeah, it goes over like glossary stuff, I guess. Oh, whoops. For some reason the images didn't load. Yeah, there's like a oh god. But yeah, this is a completely different thing. I think you only use Blender for like making the new mesh, and then you have to go into whatever this other app is called. What is it called again? I'll look it up in a bit. To actually like bring the character into the game itself. God, yeah, this is a extensive list. I think it's Source 2 viewer. Maybe? Question mark? Anyway, I don't know if I'm actually gonna like commit to that, TBH. It's just a thought that I had, an impulsive thought, where I was just like, it's sort of, funnily enough, I think it's the way I started doing Blender in the first place. Um, it was honestly just an impulsive thought to get started with Blender, and here I am, 2 years later. But yeah, I was just like, oh shit, like, I know how to make 3D models. And like, Deadlock is cool. Why don't I learn how to make, or how to bring models into Deadlock? Because there's a, from what I've seen, a pretty substantial modding community within Deadlock itself. A lot of people making some really cool skins for the characters. I mean, at the end of the day, it's kind of like a very like temporary sort of thing to do, because at the end of the day, once the game actually comes out, I'm pretty sure all these models people have made for the game won't be able to be used unless they like for some miraculous reason allow something like that to stay in the game. I'm pretty sure once the full game actually comes out, because what is it? It doesn't really change anything per se. Like there's no advantage to having like a skin, or at least not that I've seen. Maybe there is like a secret advantage that no one's talked about or anything. But because what is it? It is completely like person side. Does that make sense? I don't know if that does make sense. But basically, only you could see how your character looks like. So you can't just like, I don't know, download a mod that makes your character invisible or anything. Because what is it? Other people won't be able to see that. Only you will be able to. So I guess if you wanna make your character invisible so you can't see them, then I guess, do that. But yeah, I don't know. One of the main reasons why I even like considered this is because there's a character in the game, Mina, who uses an umbrella, and I guess, I don't know, I was like thinking about it, and I was like, oh shit, I made a character that uses an umbrella, Verona. And then I thought, ooh, how cool would it be if I put her into Deadlock? Like, I haven't seen that happen yet, because I have seen people put One Piece characters into Deadlock for sure. That I have seen, but I don't know. I don't think I've seen anyone. I guess, what's the website people use to download these character mods anyway? Let me see if someone's already made it, because if someone's already made it, then maybe that will convince me not to get started. Let me see. Deadlocker? Is that the official one? I don't know if that is. I don't think so. Wait, what even is this? Oh wait, they do have an installation guide. What the fuck? Wait, did they say the website to go to? Oh, it does say that Dota also and other Source 2 games supports custom add-ons. Maybe this might be, but I don't know. They might shut it down in case they like. I could see them shutting it down, in the future. In case they want to, make money off their skins. Let me see. What's your name again? What kind of? Oh, there's. Oh yeah, there is some. There's some not safe for work mods. But let me see. They have. Isn't even the right character. What the hell? They don't. Wait, do they? Hold on. There's still more. Hold on. I jumped the gun too soon. Well, okay, whatever. One of them is making her bald, where they just remove the hair. Sure, why not? They haven't. No one's added it yet. Maybe. Oh, you could wait, what? Okay, then I'm low-key tempted. If it hasn't been added yet, then I am tempted. Could you imagine? Ooh, could you imagine? But yeah, I don't know. Maybe that's the project I'll do after being done with Revy, but Revy's gonna take a while, so who knows when I'm gonna even be able to start such a project. So I'm not gonna worry about it unless I start doing it in my free time. Maybe once I feel like the overlay is like at a stage where I don't have to add anything new. Because there's definitely gonna be a drought of like updates to the overlay early into next year, because there's no holidays to worry about, so I don't have to commit to like setting up an update for that sort of stuff. I guess I could plan ahead for like future I would say Halloween holiday updates, or work on like animation related stuff as well. But maybe during that time I could try to work on that. But I don't know, I kind of also want to do it on stream. That is also one of the major issues, wanting to do it on stream. We'll see. Nothing is confirmed, but it does sound like fun. Oh, wait, I got confused by this. So this eventually needs to connect up here. Like this. Whoops. But yeah, just I guess I wanted to bring it up because it is an idea that I have for potential things I can add or potential things I could do on stream that I'm interested in. Because what is it? Yeah, if they do allow mods in most games, the fact that they allow it in Dota, and they have skins in Dota as well. I think I only played Dota like once. I think. Um, I don't know. It'd be fun to try it out at least once. And what is it? I already have the character done basically. Technically, the version of her that I have like is a bit low poly. Like I think for some reason I don't remember what the sort of reason was. I think maybe it was to conserve on the vertex count, but I think I ended up disabling the subdivision surface modifier on the Perona model for her body. So her face is a bit like not the best. And then yeah, she also has like that weird eye thing where she doesn't have eye sockets. She has like a 2D eye texture because of like just the way her eyes work. I don't know. I guess I don't know how good that would transfer over to the actual game itself. But I don't know. It'd still be interesting to try it out. And then like a secondary issue, which isn't really an issue, TBH, but it's just I guess something funny to take note of. It'd mean I have to play Mina, which I've seen her gameplay. I'm not. She's. I don't think she's the type of character that I would play. So I'd be making a skin for a character that I don't plan on playing, at all. Actually, hold on. I think this does need to curve in a bit. But yeah, I'll think about it. I'll think about it. Right now, it's a hard maybe. Because what is it? It'd be one of those like things that like one of those things that you learn, which is kind of just like, why did you learn that sort of feeling? If that makes any sense. Like, I wouldn't gain anything from learning how to bring characters into deadlock. TBH. But maybe it's the fun factor that it's all about. The interesting factor of it all. Imagine the fun. Ooh. I don't know. But anyway, that's just an idea that I had. It's fun to think about. Alright, I'm not too sure. I don't know how to go about starting the back here. I mean, I could start like going this way, like shooting that way. What is it? I need to. Oh yeah, I want to. What is it? What is it? I feel like I have to continue this upwards. Extrude this up. Or do I? At least up to heal, because it seems heal. What the fuck? I feel like it sort of gets cut off there. Yeah, what the hell? Oh, shit, what the hell? Mm. Alright, you know what? I should delete these interfaces since they are going to get deleted at some point. Might as well do them now so that they don't confuse me. Hmm. All right. Let's continue. Oh yeah, there should be. Hold on. There should be this. Because the match is up there. Hmm. I wonder if this is too big. From the side view it makes sense, but side view isn't that reliable either, TBH. Because what is I'm gonna have to install the cut in the middle, but this is too far. I feel like it is too big. Like, what is it? If you were to aim down a sight, would it look like this? Where the gap is just as big as the little bit at the nose? Let me look it up. Yeah. Basically, there would be like a little gap. But for the most part, it'd be right in the middle. I believe, from these images that I'm looking at. What is if I move this in? I was wondering if I could maybe use this loop for the opening, but I think it'd be too far away. Because what is it if I do move this? Into the right area, this bit's very stretched to accommodate. Alright, that works out, I think. And that will be the back, I believe. Alright, we're getting there. We're getting there. Hmm. So, whoops. What am I gonna do about this section? Hmm. I might bring this in a bit because I feel like it's sticking out too much. And it's gonna stick out more with the added plate. So I think I do have to bring it in. So it doesn't end up looking weird. I don't know how I feel about this area in particular, but at the moment, it just feels like it makes sense a little bit. Hmm. Mm,